In today's video, we will learn how to say please in Finnish, but basically we will learn how to sound more polite in the Finnish language. So in Finnish, there is actually no direct word for please. That's why when speaking English, some Finns can sometimes forget to say it too. It's not that they're trying to be rude on purpose, but just might forget because Finnish doesn't have a direct word for please specifically. However, there are two main ways that you can make your sentences sound and be more polite in Finnish. The first way is to use the word kiitos in replacement for the word please. For example, if you want to order salmon soup, let's say, at a restaurant, you can say yksi lohikeitto, kiitos, which sort of translates to one salmon soup, please. It makes it sound a bit more polite and like you're saying please at the end of your sentence, even though you're using kiitos, which does mean thank you. So this is one way to kind of get around the fact that there's no exact please in Finnish. Yksi lohikeitto, kiitos. But keep in mind, in Finnish, it's not rude or incorrect to only say yksi lohikeitto or yksi lohikeitto when you're ordering. And speaking of learning Finnish and improving your language skills, I want to share a useful resource with you that I'm also using. Italki. Italki is a language learning platform where you can find one-on-one language tutors for Finnish and many other languages. The best part is you can book classes flexibly for times and prices that suit you. It's perfect for fitting language learning into a busy schedule. It can connect you with native speakers who will help you improve your Finnish in real time. Whether you're a beginner or looking to polish your skills, there's a tutor for everyone. Head over to Italki using the link in my description box down below and make sure to use my ambassador code CAT24 for €5 off of any Italki lesson worth at least €10 or more. I'm actually a tutor on Italki too, and I have made slots available for my conversation classes for the next few weeks, so head over to Italki to book a class for yourself and remember to use my code to get started.
Mä oon sun lääkäri. Miksi olet tänään täällä?
Ahaa, minulla on flunssa.
Onko sulla kuumetta?
Joo. 37 astetta kuumetta.
Entä päänsärkyä?
Joo, paljon päänsärkyä ja kurkkukipiä.
Onko sulla yskää?
Joo, vähän uskaa.
Onko sulla väsymystä?
Joo, paljon väsymystä.
No mä annan sulle vähän lääkettä. Joo, ja lepää kotona pari päivää.
The second way to make your sentences, specifically questions, sound more polite in Finnish is by using the conditional mood, which in Finnish is known as konditionaali, with the isi addition in questions. So the question word in your sentence will be in the conditional mood, meaning it's in the isi form. Which means, in a question, if you add the conditional bit, the isi bit, into the question word, it makes the sentence more polite and it sounds like you are requesting or asking something in a much more polite way, almost like adding please to the end of your question. For example, instead of saying, voitko tulla tänne? Can you come here? Voitko tulla tänne? Instead, creating the conditional mood will make this question and request sound more polite. Voisitko tulla tänne? Could you come here, please? So it just elevates the question to sound more polite. Voitko tulla tänne? It doesn't sound rude. It's more direct, but if you want to sound a bit softer and a bit more polite, you add isi into voitko to make it sound almost like please. Voisitko tulla tänne? Could you please come here? Another example, saanko lisää vettä means can I have more water? Saanko lisää vettä? To make this sound more polite, you would change saanko into the conditional mood. So you add isi into it. Saisinko lisää vettä? Could I please have more water? Saisinko? Could I please have? Saisinko lisää vettä? Another example, instead of saying haluatko lähteä kotiin, do you want to go home? Haluatko lähteä kotiin? So haluatko, remember the ko ending is what makes it the question. Haluatko would turn into haluaisitko. So it has that isi conditional marker in the question word, which makes it sound softer, like a more polite request, almost like saying please. Haluaisitko? Would you like to lähteä kotiin? Would you like to go home? Haluaisitko? It just sounds much more polite. Do you want to go home versus would you like to go home? In English too, there's a bit of a softness there between the two ways of phrasing that question. Okay, one more example. Instead of saying mennäänkö yhdessä, sounds fine, it's a direct question, it's not rude in any way. Mennäänkö yhdessä? Do you want to go together? To make it sound softer, a bit more polite, you can add isi into mennäänkö. Gö is the question marker. Mennäänkö? Do you want to go? Put isi into there, making it into mentäisiinkö. Mentäisiinkö. Shall we go together? Mentäisiinkö yhdessä? I know this video isn't specifically about how to create the conditional mood. I just more wanted to point out that in a question word, if you add isi, or if you see or hear isi in it, mentäisiinkö, haluaisitko, saisinko, voisitko, it makes it sound more polite and softer in your request or question. So those were the two ways to sound more polite in Finnish, adding kiitos to the end of your request and adding the conditional mood isi into your question word itself. Don't forget to check out italki for more personalized language learning. Also, if you do use italki for the first time, please don't forget to use my code KAT24. Kiitos paljon kun katsoitte tämän videon ja nähdään ensi kerralla. Nähtäisiinkö ensi kerralla? Shall we see each other next time? Moikka!